Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you here. It's Midday Money on a Saturday, the 23rd of December. Welcome on into the show. Hope everybody's well. The poll question, as always this week. I saw this on other channels. Hit the like button. Yes, no, maybe so. I like it. Tomorrow will be a little better one for Christmas Eve. It won't be the like. You should hit the like button. I don't understand. Well, yeah. I'll put the plays up early. Why not? I'm gonna put in the chat today, since it is Christmas. Why not support the show? I know it's tough just getting people to hit the like button. I'll put a day pass with promo code Lenny, Lenny. Why? Because I love you. $31 for a day. You're gonna get what? 9 games, 3 college hoops, 2 NFL bowl games. Although the first bowl game is going to be off the board. I do have Troy. It's $31.20 for a day. You could use the same promo code. It's in the description for a week for the same price. I'm just saying, I got 20 bowl games up, and I got 10 NFL tomorrow, 12 NFL. Anyway, hit those like buttons on Twitter. It's Mr. Sean Higgs. I post out the plays there. They are posted. They're scrolling. Everybody, hunky dory. Let's get to our recapping action here, and I got to write down the time so I could put it up in the description of the podcast form, because we do have the podcast. It's on Spotify, Pandora, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, wherever you get your podcasts. Go get it. Midday Money is there. It's there. Be part of the show. College hoops yesterday, losing day with our college hoops. In the video, would go 1-3. Nothing in college football, though. My premium play was on the over. Central Florida. Couldn't get that. I mean, what is that about? 14 points early and anyway. NBA 2-1. I gave out in the video. They weren't posted in the free pick. Same with the hockey. Both go 2-1. We're just talking about what I kind of like, because like today I got no NBA, no hockey today. Not really loving a lot. I was looking at them like, some days you like things, some days you don't. All right, today's action. We'll get to today's action. We got to run through it. We got our Marcos minutes, since there's not a lot of games. We'll run down all the college hoops games for you. College basketball again, 42-47 in the chat, minus 930. Some work to do. We got a little work to do, and even I'm looking for my little sheet on the season here with college hoops after a 1-2 day yesterday. Drake loser in overtime. Rice over got there. Brown, bad number. I got a 12, went to 8, still loser. Didn't make a difference. We are 120 and 129, 117 and 125, depending on the site you're on. Getting my records they're always pretty much the same, but sometimes you get pushes instead of a win, a loss instead of a push. So, it's just what it is, folks. Shop around. But I'm having a losing season right now in college basketball. I've got a little work to do. I like Santa Clara today. It was 4. It's 3. I saw like a 2 out there. I was like, oh boy, it's really coming down. And give me the under in this game here. I don't, something about Duquesne. Not why are they favored on neutral? I like Santa Clara. I'm like that team. We've had them a few times. Give them to me. Dog in the under. And I'm going to fade Mary's again with Missouri State plus 14. I've sold, and again, we had Mid Tennessee yesterday, right, in the free pick. They scored 38 versus Mary's the other day. Still not sold on Mary's laying these kind of numbers. I'll take Missouri State and the 2 touchdowns there, 14 points. College football, 46-39 in video. You see it right there, plus 320. We got Troy minus 7.5. There you go. That was one of my premiums, as I had mentioned. Air Force over the 41, and Northwestern plus 6.5. I do have NIU, Arkansas State. I have no opinion on. My guy Tooch, he loves Northern Illinois today. I have zero opinion on it. Famous Idaho Potato Bowl. I do have a package up for it. Whatever, let's play the game of You've watched my show for 3 years. You probably can guess who I have in that game. Ventura's Bowl, Eastern Michigan. I don't know. Again, I'm just throwing this out here because I probably should wait till somebody asks. But I kind of like the under there. I kind of like the under. Let's move on. We got Bills in the NFL, 40 and 29 in video, plus 920 over to 44. I said I'm looking at lines on Sunday night. We did. I'm like, man, I kind of like this Bills game. They're going to score a 30 piece against the Chargers. Chargers going to want to show a little heart, right? You give up 63, uh, now 44. Still like the over. Still like the over 44 there. And more NFL for Sunday. Browns over 40, Titans plus 3, Vikings plus 3, and New England over the 34 and a half. Again, no NBA, 12 and 9 plus 210. Hockey, 8 and 11 minus 90 for the video. Let's run down real fast our Marcos minute for our guy. He loves the show in Canada, and Miss Nika, who hasn't been in quite a bit. I haven't seen her since the summer. Hope Miss Nika's all right. Providence and Butler. Providence off the big win. Do we look to fade a bit there? I'm not a Butler guy right now. The Butler don't do it. You want to take Providence? Sure. I like Mississippi State over Rutgers. Penn and Ryder. I want to take the Bronx here with Ryder, but why do I think UPenn's going to get that one done? Toledo, this total 149 to a 154. I guess you got to follow the money in the steam here to the over, but the line is gone. We move on. Detroit, NC State. I like NC State laying a bundle here. What was that, 23, 24 points to Detroit, winless Detroit Lennies? Yeesh. Ole Miss and the Hall. I like Ole Miss, believe it or not, here. Is it a little high, though? Like a 10? What? Excuse me. What's Ole Miss, Southern Miss? I'm looking backwards on my thing here. Neutral against Southern Miss? I nearly took Ole Miss today. A Hall and Javier here. I want to take Seton Hall. Is it worth it, though, at 4 or 5 points? Again, it's the Marcos minute. I didn't bet it. I'm just telling you who I kind of like here. North Texas and Arlington. We had Arlington the other day, right? Nice little cover. I believe they covered for us as a bigger dog here. 8.5. I would probably still lean Arlington. Arizona over Florida Atlantic, laying a 7 spot here, 6.5. Total 160 to 164. Arizona in the over for me. Memphis laying a chunk here. It is a 16 piece. It opened at 18. I would still lay with Memphis. I'd still lay the number. Villanova and DePaul, y'all. Is that a right matchup here with Nova favored by about 12? Duquesne and Clara, we've already said I like Clara in the under in that matchup. I do like UConn. I said the other day, because we had UConn over the Hall and they got demolished. I said, whoever they play next, let's lay it. I thought it'd be 12. It was 11. I still like to win, UConn by 20 today. St. John's ain't slowing this crew down. Mary's Missouri State. I said I liked Mizzou there. And here, added action. The other Mary's, the Mount of the Mary against LIU. They'll always be the Sharks to me, or Blackhawks, or whatever they're called right now. I guess you lay with Mary's. I have zero thought on that. Asheville and Kennesaw. I'm an Asheville guy, but something I want to take Kennesaw there. And Bama in EKU. How about an over? How about an over 167? Someone's going to score a bunch of points in that game. All right. Oh, I'm hunched over now. My shoulders are bothering me. Let's get to the chat to see how everybody is doing. I don't even think I put the picks in the chat. Let me put the picks in the chat real fast and we'll start. I just saw Ray as our first comment. I'm hitting. What is happening here? Oh my goodness gracious. I can't even copy and paste. Can't even copy and paste. I'm not even drinking. I had a Pepsi Zero. That's what I had. Because I got to keep my svelte orb shape figure. Ray Reddington. Good morning. Dollar bet return day. Here we go. Jack Hughes anytime goal. That is your guy. A dime on Hughes. 3 games without a goal, and Devils also saw 3. It's a huge night today. I like how you did there. I like that. Okay. Pen is out for Jack Hughes. Jack Hughes time. Pasta for the Bruins. Here's another. This is another race special. Pasta, right? Uh, Kucherov. You like the Blues puck line. Nashville first period over, of course. Groovy's in the house. Thank you, Ray. Good luck today. Montreal Canadiens impressed me last night on the road. And yeah, it's the Blackhawks, hence why on St. Louis puck line. Groovy says, Blues are hot. I don't care if they lost to Tampa. The coach was just enjoying his old hood in Tampa and then having a steak dinner. I guess you're way in depth with me on the hockey there. Groovy says, no football, Higgs, over total, James Madison. Merry Christmas to you and a fam. To me and Ray, I thought you were going to say my family. I didn't look. I should have read. Merry Christmas to you, Groovy. I appreciate it. I will be here tomorrow. Christmas Eve. I'll be here. Maybe a little bit up. I don't know how many guys that will have shows on Christmas Eve. We'll see. Maybe there are Christmas Eve shows. Maybe there are not. Want to come in and talk? I'll send you links. I don't mind. I am a one man. I just kind of run through the comments, right? We do the show. It's not really a back and forth kind of thing. But guys, come on Christmas Eve. Let's do it. I'll do a look at lines tomorrow too as well. Notification bells on. Sean Higgs. Picks probably is one free picks. Notification bell on. Look at lines. It's Christmas Eve. Don't make a difference to me. Lines came out on Wednesday. We're ready. James Madison total here against Air Force. Just come down, Groovy. Hopefully you got a good number. I don't trust those Air Force boys. Why don't you trust the Air Force boys? You should trust the Service Academy. They're not taking days off. They're not opting out for things. Got them a 185 to beat the Panthers the other day. Came through easy. I guess we could talk about St. Louis or Tampa Bay. Who are we talking about? Caillou is finally back. I might play assists for Caillou. Is Caillou related? Is Caillou the little kid with the giant head? Or Cairo? Who is this? Bedard came in huge on assists last night for Groovy. Good luck today. You also, Ray. Olaf Christmas is ready to meet Connor Bedard's mom. She's a sweetheart. Oh, wasn't somebody dating her? T-Money's in the house. Vilvardi, anytime goal catch, plus 210. That was a big one the other night here with the Randy Villardi. Happy Saturday. Georgia Tech is a sleeper in basketball. They look awfully good. Georgia Tech, the Ramblin' Wreck in basketball? How'd they do yesterday? I don't even know how they did yesterday. Georgia Tech beating Hawaii. That's a nice win for them. I mean, they really crushed Hawaii right out of the gate, 43-27. Nice little move there. I think you did say Georgia Tech yesterday. Shout out says amazing day. Here we go. 2-0 player props and 2-0 NBA, 3-0 in props with the Friday parlay. The game missed out. Listen, you lose a parlay, right? We go 3-1. Best way to go 3-1 to 14 parlay. You go 5-0 straight up on the other one. So even a parlay, you're losing even money. It's not like you're taking craziness on it. Hopefully the parlay isn't your largest bet. That makes 0 sense. It's a winning day. Take the winning day. Tyler Bass for the Bills over 2.5 PATs. Matt Gay for the Colts over 1.5 PATs plus 159 at DK. Colts are tomorrow. Colts are tomorrow against the Falcons. We got a Jefferson Viking over 82.5 yards receiving prop tonight against Detroit. That's tomorrow, Detroit. Right, because it's Pittsburgh today versus Cincy and the Bills starters. All right, so we got Jefferson to come back. I don't hate it. I mean, the Lions defense is terrible. Same gamer. Here we go. Bills money line. Josh Allen alternate over 225 yards, and he digs alt over 50 yards. I like it. I think they're going to score points. I like the team total for the Bills. I said I thought the Bills were going to score in the 30s. I like the Bills when they were laying 9.5. They're laying 13. Yeah, Chargers will respond a little from a 63-point loss, but are they that good? Are they that good? I mean, Bills aren't in the playoffs. Is 37-20 out of the realm of possibility here? There we got the pass up for you. Go get it. Go get the pass. Shout out. King. Randall over 9.5. What is this? Randall 9.5 rebounds, points, assists, blocks, hot dogs eaten at halftime. What is he over 9.5? Mr. Hill's in the house. Good afternoon, my friend. Next game over. Let's get to the NBA page here. Had the hockey up because I was looking. It's like, man, do I add a hockey today? So Knicks and Milwaukee. Don't these guys play on Christmas as well? We're playing. They're playing today and play again on Christmas. What kind of crap is that? Who thought of this wonderful schedule? I mean, Celtics Lakers, all right. I mean, Warriors Denver on Christmas. So we got the Knick game over 243. I could say okay to that. Milwaukee plays no defense. We got Marquette Golden Eagles -5. Let's pull up some Marquette action here in the Big East. I don't even know where they are. I don't even think they're playing today, but I can't find them. Utah State on the spread. We're back. This has got to be college football against Georgia State. Georgia, I like the Utah State here. This is like a home game for them here on the Smurf turf. And Air Force in the Armed Forces Bowl. That line, a 3 to a pick 'em versus a ranked team. Shout out says Bulls money line, Nuggets money line. Here's the part. Shout out, King. We got to change your name to the Parlay King. You will be the Parlay King from now on. Bulls money line, Nuggets money line. I am going crazy here, being harassed. Who's probably so Bulls against Cleveland? I don't know. I kind of like the Cavaliers. Why is this line falling? Give me the Cavs. And Denver against Nuggets money line, laying 9 points. It's a loser because the Bulls are going to lose. Lauren's in the house. Happy holidays. Always hit the like button. Yes, I appreciate it, Lauren. Same to you. Have a nice little. I don't know. People do. I don't know. Some people do more Christmas Eve. I'm going to pull up the picture real fast here so everybody can see him talk. So as a family day, Christmas Eve was always the big one for me. When I was small, like the 10 and under years, we'd always go to my nan's house, and my cousins would be there, and there'd be what would be 4, 6 of us. It'd be an absolute zoo. It's me, my brother, my 4 cousins, and 6 like under 10s, and we had a big family. So I had, it was obviously my mom, uh, 2 aunts, right? Let's see, brother, and 5. And okay, so there was like 6 adults, 7 adults, families, whatever, buying for all the kids, and it was the '80s, so it was through the roof. It was craziness. It was craziness. And then as we got older, I guess by the time I was like 12, the party was at our house, and we'd host everybody, and then he'd have other kind of like extended family come. It was great. Christmas Eve. It was always good to everybody would be around, and Christmas Day was kind of like just kind of a chill day. People would stop by the house. People we knew from like the restaurant, whatever. In and out all day long from like noon on, maybe like 2 o'clock. Maybe say let's noon's a little early. Say like 2. People would start coming by, and it was great. To go to like 4 in the morning. It was just fabulous. That's what I do. But now I'm in a whole different world. I'll just be with my mom. There's no I have no friends down here. I have no friends. Uh, I meant to hear Providence, not Marquette. Okay, there we go. Yeah, Providence. Again, is it a letdown spot after they mauled Marquette? Because we like Providence in that game. I'm just not a Butler guy, so I will agree with you on Providence. I didn't bet it though. It's one of those spots I don't want to. I feel like they could lose. Lane's in the house. What do you say? Appreciate YouTube premium picks for college football and NFL before stopping it. I also grabbed uh, Troy -6.5 Northwestern this morning in college football. Yeah, so I went this. I was looking on like how to like just get once I turn it on, it's on. So I'm gonna have to think with I hate to say football ending, but it's still be less. So I don't know. I think I can just do posts and put up things. So I could put something in like the night before of college or NFL or NHL. I mean, it's up there. It's just to do videos 7 days a week on that for $4.99, of which I get $1 late. That's I can't do that. I'm either have to up the price to $20, $25, so I could get like $5 a month for stuff that I sell for 400 a month. I got there'll be stuff there. I'll still be up. People will be able to get it. There'll always be picks on there. You know, I appreciate Lane. I see the video. I always appreciate everybody who joined up. Team money. I'll take Florida Atlantic in the points. I know you love Zona. Zona's the best player on the floor, but the starting five overall is pretty good. It is a good team. Arizona has zero depth. Uh, the Florida Atlantic squad to me is as good as they are. Not really shown much this year for who they played. Arizona's played some teams. I mean, it's pretty simple. Pull it up. Pull up the schedules. One team is 9-1. One team is 9-2. Florida Atlantic, we can say, all right, they got picked off by Bryant. Bad. You lose by 10 at home or whatever. I was saying Butler. I don't think Butler's a good team. They beat Butler. A&M was a nice win. We'll give them that. Virginia Tech on the road. I guess they won by 30 on the road. It's nice. Liberty, Charleston. You lost Illinois at MSG. Laying 30, laying 22 to Florida International. You win by 30. I mean, is that really a big win? You're laying 23 points. Arizona. You play Alabama, Purdue, Wisconsin, Michigan State, Duke. I'm going with a little more battle-tested squad here. A little more battle-tested squad for me. Pepsi Zero and whiskey. Yeah, not just Pepsi Zero and ice for me. It's a Pepsi Zero and ice. Let's see who's harassed me. Here we go. Really? Oh, I'm shocked. I'm shocked. That was from 4 a.m. Who's sending me all these things today? Oh, really? Man. Oh, maybe he'll come into the chat. Maybe he'll come into chat. And I could embarrass him in the chat here for doing this. Tate the Great. What do you say there? I got Troy today over in the Georgia State and EMU plus all the points. So yes, Troy. I'm on Troy over Duke here. Duke. A lot of guys out. More, I think, defensively is why I kind of like Troy. I haven't liked how the rest of the teams from their conference have played. But you have a team, small conference versus a bigger conference, and the fact that it's like a Duke game, I don't care if it's football Duke and not basketball Duke. Troy's got a little more chip to play, right? A little more chip on their shoulder, edge to the game. Duke, quarterback's already gone. He's got his little hobo sack bag over his shoulders, walking out the door. He's on his way to his new school. Coach is gone. Assistants are gone. I saw earlier, I think something like 10, 11 starters out, not playing. Again, it changes so rapidly. I mean, for all I know, 9 guys are playing today. I don't even know. I mean, the line really didn't move. I don't hate Detroit. Georgia State, Utah State over. Again, why these lines? A lot of these totals have come down. Now, the Central Florida game last night, the line moves up and it still stayed under. Listen, I'd love to see an over here. Who doesn't love offense in bowl games against teams that got nothing to lose, nothing to play for? You're out here having fun. You got a pair of 6-6 teams. Should go over the total. You're 6-6 for a reason. Bad defense, turnovers. Get them all together. Let's get some points on the board. And you're like Eastern Michigan and 17 points. I mean, 17 in a bowl game. What is that about? I kind of like the under in that game. And you'd have to like the points when the line is 44 for a total, right? What is T-Mike says, Ray, I got four guys fired up at soccer to score, fired up to score, but Jack Hughes has no value. Well, he's making a value by dropping a dime on it. Also, like Penn in college hoops against Ryder. Yeah, I mean, part of me, I want to go with the little home team there with Ryder, but I agree with Penn. I did say that too. Jake Browning TD props. He should get him one. He should get him. I mean, the Steeler defense to me, not as good as it's been. A little banged up, but they do perform under Tomlin. And as Browning's been really good his last couple outings. I said the other day, the guy's turned into Scott Mitchell for Miami. He comes in, wins a couple games here, gets somehow, since he gets in the playoffs, the guy's going to get a huge payday. He's going to get a $100 million contract somewhere. Someone's going to pay him. Desmond's coming in. He's the 12th like. That's all we got, 12 likes. Here we go. I got to hit YouTube. Let's see. We have a nice little midday money license plate showing out here. 12 likes. So I do see 12 likes, and I see 14 people watching, and I see how many people in the poll? 15. 15 in the poll. Somebody wants the Steelers Cincy pick. Why do I think the Steelers are going to win this game? And that's painful to say because I despise and hate the Steelers. Justin's in the house. What do you say? Stacks play of the day here. He's a pub guy. I see him over there. Thanks for popping in and spend some time with me. Coming back. You're slumming it coming over here, Justin. I appreciate coming in, though. Steelers. He likes the Steelers as well. 119 and 115. We got to go on a little run here. Let's go. I'm with you on the Steelers. I like it. Randall was rebounds 9.5. Thank you for that shout out. You got to, just had nothing. I was like, I was guessing it was rebounds. I figured it was, definitely not points. That says, good morning, Sean and friends. Plus 50 under after Georgia Tech and Central Florida last night. Good call. What am I going to say? I had the over. I had a good number at 63, closed at 67. Loser. At 14-0 in the first, I'm sure you're worried. I was thinking I'm counting my money, and then nothing. Then nothing. T-Mike says, ask, are the Bills that good? Chargers game is going to be close, I have a feeling, but I'm off the game. I want to take the Chargers to upset them. I don't know if you take the Chargers to upset them. This is what, 13-something points already? That's fine. I said on Thursday night, who's doing a show? I think I popped on some show. Or maybe it was just the next morning. I said, take the Bills. No, it was a live show with Dave and Jimmy. And I was like, you got to take the Bills right now. Next week, minus 9.5. What? Either they beat Dallas and the line goes up. They lose to Dallas and it's a crazy must-win game for them. And this line is 14 points. And sure enough, it went from, I'll tell you what it was because I got it, 9.5 at 10 to whatever it is now. I don't think the Chargers upset them. That ain't happening. Bills aren't in the playoffs. They're not in the playoffs right now. Nope. Over. Just take the over. If you think the Chargers are going to win, take the over because it's not going to be 13-10. Ken's in the house. Good to see you. The leg button has been smashed. That's terrible. Hopefully your leg's okay. But if it's a like button, that's a little better for everybody involved. Thoughts on the Celtics today versus the Clippers? I would take the Clippers at home here. Boston's a good team. The line is 2. Who do you like more? To me, there's no real edge in a 2-point spread, so it's just money line. Who do you think's going to win? They're not. It's not as power like, oh, we got the Lakers in a 3:30 window on Monday, Christmas Day. Everybody's gonna watch us. We better lay an egg here. I think the Clippers are better than the Lakers. They're going to be focused either way. They got the day off. Clippers off the loss, though, right? because we had the Hawks, the Thunder. That's a bad loss. You lose by 134, 115. It's kind of looks a little ugly. I would just lean there based on that, but no, thank you. Lakers on Monday, sure. Jesse's in the house waiting on confirmation on Tatum and Kawhi. Either way, for me, the Kawhi, I'm still leaning Clippers because of how they lost the other night. And he says, "Thank you, Jesse, for that." John Benjamin, you filthy animal. Merry Christmas. I'm not a big Home Alone guy, John. I don't know. James just says Big Baby Miller plus 190 opened up at 5:30. I saw Big Baby. At first I thought it was just a Big Booty Trudy Miller. Wasn't it Tractor? Wasn't Big Baby trailer? Who was Big? Glenn Davis was Big Baby for the Celtics. Open up at 5:30. Down to 190, James. Good to see you, my friend, and happy to you as well. Let's get that money. Shout out says Cavaliers have a lot of injuries today. No Donovan Mitchell or Darius Garland or Evan Mobley. They have a lot of injuries, and yet the line has come down still. Who's out? Who is out for the Bulls? I mean, it's open at 5. It's 4. 4.5. It's only a half-point move, but still. Justin says Lakers plus 3, Clippers money line, Northern Illinois. Let's go. All right, let's start in the NBA here. So I'm with you on the Clippers. As I've just said, I kind of like them in that spot. The Lakers plus 3, I could see them laying an egg. I don't want to do it with the Clippers. My problem is just Thunder. Everybody's on them. They just beat up the Clippers. And now they got the Lakers laying the same kind of number. Again, why not just do Lakers money line? The Lakers are either going to win this or lose and not cover. You got Clippers money line, go Lakers money line. Northern Illinois in footsies, they're already up early, I think. I don't hate the Northern Illinois. My guy Tooch loved them today. We got Milwaukee and the Knicks over. I agreed with that. I'm not sure why they're playing today and again playing on Monday. I guess Milwaukee just wants to go see the Christmas tree, hit a Rock Radio City, see the Rockettes. Bama today, I could say Bama over East Kentucky, right? 25. I say all right to that. Florida Atlantic team total over. I like the over in that game, so sure. Timberwolves are my kind of squad. I like them. What is that at here? Where's Minnesota against the Kings? Kings are off a bad. Didn't the Celtics roll those guys? I don't know. I might have to lean Sacramento. Did the Celtics beat them like 140 to like 120 or something? And Toledo. Is this? There's Toledo. West Virginia getting a 5 spot. I'm not high on West Virginia this year, but anytime I've faded them, I have lost. So I'll sit out and cheer for you. My bad. I hit the like button. You hit the thumbs up. Hit it, baby. Oh, look who's coming in next. Ari Gold's in the house. It's been a minute, Ari. Good to see you. Take the Bengals money line today. Easy money, he says. Ari Gold wins the trip. He just wanted to win the Dodgers box seats. He couldn't get it. Cincy money line. Easy money. Wow. I see. I was just saying how I thought Pittsburgh line looked how it looked a little low, and I like the Steelers. And Ari comes in and gives me a guaranteed winner by saying it's easy money the other way. That's who he says. I bet the Randall under rebounds as well. There we go. 9.5 Randall. Now he will get 20. 20 rebounds for Randall tonight. The monster game. The worrisome part here is getting 10 rebounds. You think a guy should get the 10 rebounds. But if you're not playing defense and this score is 130 to 127, how many missed shots are there? He's got to get all the rebounds. Justin says San Jose State in the Hawaii Bowl tonight. He's going to wrap it up. He's going to be doing presents late, getting stuff ready before Christmas Eve tomorrow. He's going to be rolling out some San Jose Sparty Penguins. So let's look at the ice real fast because I just kind of glanced at it and nothing really was there for me. I didn't really dig into who I should take, like start looking at schedule wise. It's just, it's a weird time of year for teams. Some playing, some not, some in back to back spots, others off. Penguins against Ottawa. I don't hate this. Actually, you know what? I would lean Ottawa here. I would take Ottawa. I'm showing Ottawa as the favorite in this matchup. Is that correct? And the Grizzles against Atlanta. I mean, I don't hate it. I'm not an Atlanta backer. Lane says Wemby over 11.5 rebounds. If you can get it, he's been on tear, and Dallas doesn't really have any dominant bigs. Dallas is a bad team anyway. Best basketball team in the state, not only in Houston as the Rockets, but also the Cougars. I'll take San Antonio on in the points again here. I know I said it the other night here. I was like, oh, let's take the Spurs. I actually had the Spurs on the side. I had the Spurs, the um, Kings over, a couple things here. I would lean Spurs anyway. Raiders put up 60. Now there's a double-digit underdog. Yeah, but at 60 against the Chargers, and now you're playing Kansas City, who has a defense. Kansas City has been a defensive team the last year and a half. People forget. This is not Mahomes throwing the ball all over the field. Now, head-to-head versus Raiders, they score points. I get it. I don't know. I like the Raiders in the first matchup. I would say under. Again, any Kansas City game, I'm looking under the total. I got the under the total in their next game against Cincy, 45 already. I don't care. Would you take the over Boyd receptions or T. Higgins with Chase out? I don't think you could go wrong with either one. I don't, I'm going to say either one is you're good to go. He's got to throw the ball somebody. I mean, again, I'm not a huge running into props. How about a Higgins over receiving yards? I could do that one. I could do that. That's where I can get to. If we're looking at the who's catching it, or if it's you're getting obviously yards after the catch and stuff like that. Yeah. That's there you go. Those are my thoughts on that. I'm not a again. I don't want to just start running and pulling up the games because it's maybe he drops down to Mixon. Maybe he throws the couple shorts. I don't know. Any other? Well, hopefully, other people have thoughts on this one. Huh. Yeah, I'm looking. I over yardage for T. Raiders are looking good. Let's not get carried away. Let's not get carried away. You beat a dead man walking team. The Chargers have not been good. James is laughing. Desmond says no gravy train for you, James. Justin says just live bet Troy plus 125 because I forgot to bet them. Duke's on the board already. They went for 2. It's 8-0. Is that right? What I see right here? You got a good number. Take them at plus 123. It's better than laying a touchdown with them. I'm laying a 7.5 with Troy. Randy says Goff has never won in Minnesota. It's Minnesota all day. It's Minnesota. We got Minnesota. Here we go. Let's talk about some NFL free picks. So Bills over today. Browns over tomorrow. Titans tomorrow. Vikings tomorrow. Denver over tomorrow. There you have it. And look, Troy right in the chat here, 7.5. You got him at plus 123. Better number than me. Give me the Air Force over. Northwestern in the points. Again, Claire in the under. Missouri State, just in case. Lauren's going in on the ice. He likes the Rangers on the puck line. Had the Rangers yesterday. I don't like going against the Earl family there. You know, they're big Buffalo backers. Puck line only, though, when you're laying a 180 piece. Anaheim Ducks. Where are the Ducks? Oh, man, my shoulder over here is hurting me. I slept wrong last night. Where is Anaheim Ducks? There we go. Against the Kraken. Money line, a little home doggy. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. There's no Kraken to release. There's no Kraken to release. Again, the only hockey I kind of like here, and again, I did a quick brush over last night, would have been Ottawa. Maybe Minnesota. But again, not loving the ice. Not loving the ice. Again, we're just making James having a good, happy Saturday. He's jolly, laughing in all the comments today. All right. We're gonna roll on out on a Saturday here. The picks are up. You can check them out. You can listen later on podcast form. Please jump into the settings, I guess. So you know we do midday mine tomorrow. Look headlines. Tomorrow's Christmas Eve. I will be here. Look who's popping in. Hit the like button for new Miss Danica. Marcos Minute is done. It's at the top of the hour, Marcos. Desmond, we'll see you tomorrow. Randy says Saints head coach is now the least smart man in football. Why? Not enough fourth down tries for you? You're welcome, Marcos. You're welcome. Listen, I had the under. I had the Rams. I ended up splitting. It is what it is. All righty. I'm rolling out. I will be back tomorrow because that's how I am. Nonstop. We don't care about the holidays. Have a good night. It's Saturday. Don't get too hammered because you don't want to miss Look Headlines tomorrow.